doing? It's Brian here. I'd like to ask you a question. Do you think or believe in what Kennedy said? It's not what you can do for your, it's not what your country can do for you, but what you could do for your country. I think that's a great thing. We need to, and especially our elected officials should be doing something for our country. Now, Biden, Blinken, and Mayorkas, I think, are doing a disservice to our country, having us supply arms that's already killed 18,000 Palestinians. I think they're doing a disservice to our country when we have open borders and anybody can come in, whether they're putting a strain on our schools, hospitals, and places to stay, or whether they're actual criminals or even people that want to do us harm. And why would they want to do us harm if we're killing tens of thousands of civilians in Palestine? Maybe some cells have come in. And so let's just continue to blank check to Israel because, you know, they walk on water. Bernie Madoff, Goldman Sachs, a lot of people walk on water. Heck, even in the Civil War, there were some folks that were Jewish that were trying to do the bales of cotton for bullets for the South so that the war would continue. But it wasn't that they cared about the war. They were more interested in profit. So we've got AIPAC controlling the government. And also people saying you're anti-Semitic if you say from the river to the sea. Well, yet there's some Zionists that say from the Euphrates River to the Nile River for greater Israel. And why Biden would say he's a Zionist when there's 1.8 billion Islamic people in the world doesn't mean you have to love Islam. Just means you need to know how to get along with people that aren't the same as you. And they need to get along with us, but not by us wiping people off the map. So I think it's absurd. Our president, and Blinken and Mayorkas are putting us at risk, and the blank check has got to stop. I'm glad we're going to try to get some border security contingent upon giving arms to Israel, but I don't think Israel needs the arms. They have already gotten to the point where they've got so much arms, they're getting some of them are getting arrogant about it. And the way they run the jails, I'm sure there's at least 10 times as much rape as what the Hamas said. We don't know. But you talk to the Palestinian women that have been there over 9 years without even being charged for anything. So maybe there's two sides of the story. And there's a lot of Jewish people that say they don't want to continue the bombing. They never wanted the bombing. They just wanted more secure borders from the corrupt politician who is named Netanyahu, who is the one that didn't have a secure border, yet was expanding in the West Bank. And there's already been, I think, 400 murders in the West Bank from settlers ever since October 7th. And, you know, in 2014, there was 2,000. You know, it's been going back and forth. Maybe we need to wash our hands of both sides. But you know what? The blank check needs to stop, and the control of and the propaganda machine that Israel has is amazing. And I think we need to just call our own shots and take care of ourselves. Figure out ways to get energy. Like I said, there's methane hydrate in the Beaufort Sea. We could use our submarines to make submarine tanker train to extract that. Because when that ice that's holding it on the bottom of the ocean melts, that'll increase global warming, yet it's the cleanest of fossil fuel. And here we are getting garbage from Canada called tar sand. So you want to clean up the act? Be willing to make some changes and try to get our own energy instead of starting wars. I don't think anything from Vietnam on down was worth going for. Anyway, I think 9/11, if we would have just gone directly for Osama bin Laden, who was Arabian, and also most of the terrorists that did that were Arabian, but we're not trying to, they were black sheep Arabian. So I guess that's why we're not going to hold them accountable. But we need to get some of the perspectives and weigh them out a little bit better about what's going on and how to achieve the security and well-functioning of this country, like reducing crime, closing the borders, and having more independent companies and ultralight vehicles, a lot of things, and getting a lot of people that are in lower income areas up to speed to be able to have small businesses that actually address some of the problems we're going to have in the future so that we can conserve energy. And that would be a start. But just for, Biden to say, oh, I'm a Zionist, I'm with you, Israel, no matter what you want to do, just kill another 20,000 and but I'll say, please don't while it happens. Well, let's just be real here. Like I said, there's 1.8 billion Muslims and 350 million of them are in the Middle East, and Biden will be the one that says, gee, I could get Sunni and Shia to unite if I give them a good enough reason, and killing a lot of men, women, and children sounds like a great reason. So I think we need to stop that and start calling our own shots. Thanks for your time. Bye.